Okay, Discord is updating. Shit, I'm late. Downloading update 19 of 19. What the fuck? Griffin's gonna be such a little whiny bee because I'm late. Oh shit, now I'm installing update 1 of 9. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Griffin said we should record at 8:30 and it's 8:23. So I'm late, or I'm early. And they just responded that they gotta poop. So I'm just so fucking early. Why did I think it was 8:20? The fuck? Okay, well that's great. But
Anthony,
yo.
I had to poop again.
Yeah, you had to poop, and I thought you said 8:20 my time, so I've been sitting here for a while.
Oh, I did not say 8:20 at any point.
You said 8:30. I mean, I'm converting, but
I know.
yeah, I don't know. I just misthought, and then I got here, and I was 2 minutes late because my Discord was updating, so I was freaking out at my recording, like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late.
Oh.
And then you messaged, make it 35, and I looked, and it was 23, and I was like, what? Huh?
How long could you poop for?
Too long.
Too long. You know what I think will make you feel better?
Yeah.
A clap sync.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. I just know
Done.
you like clapping. I don't actually use that one.
Damn.
But where's my intro script? Hello and welcome to episode 55 of the To Be Titled Later podcast. I'm Griffin. I'm joined by Anthony. And today we have another spam email from the same guy.
Do we really?
Remember back in like episode 12?
Yes.
I don't think I name dropped it, but like this Podmatch guy,
Yep.
which is a total scam. But he sent the same exact email.
Damn.
So I'm thinking, should I send the same exact response?
What did we send the first time?
Here it is. I said some bullshit. I lied about his personality test and said I got the same thing.
Oh,
And then
yes.
I sent him a link to our favorite episode, and it was just a Rickroll.
I think you should.
I think I should just send that back again.
I think you should.
We also got some other spam emails. Pristine podcast, pure podcast oasis. What the fuck is this? Anyways, they're trying to scam. I'll never give up editing. Anyways, maybe I should hyperlink. No, the YouTube link still gets hyperlinked. Whatever. Sent. Goodbye.
Sent.
Click it. I dare you, fucko.
Nice.
So yeah,
it's Monday, dude.
it is Monday.
Happy Mother's Day in the past.
Oh yeah, it was that, which is a very important day for me as a mother myself.
Yep. That's why we're doing the podcast. Actually, the ad revenue you get off of it helps your child. So
Yeah, I'm what's that fucking one tweet that's like, why can't gays ever do normal compliments? Why is it always she dropped the mother bomb on Kantashima and Slayasaki?
I don't know if I've heard
Or
that
like-
one.
She shot the mother bullet into John F. Contity's head.
What are you talking about? I've not a
Yeah,
clue.
it's these tweets where they're like, why can't gay people give compliments like normal people? I'm Googling.
Google it, dude, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I want to. Not for lack of trying.
No, I'm not looking for the Enola Gay, the plane that actually dropped it. Tweet? Okay, now I'm just getting hate crimed by Google.
Not ideal. Not ideal.
I can't find it. Just take my word for it.
Sure. Yeah, dude. All of those things
Cool,
you said.
thank you. They're very funny. They're very funny tweets. I take no credit for them. Anyways, the YouTube app lets me set things up to 4 times speed now, so I'm functioning at 3 times speed on my videos now.
Jesus Christ. That's
At least
insane.
on my phone.
That's too much, dude.
I absorb all the information.
There's really no way.
I absorb at least as much information as I was before.
Okay. I guess that's
Because anytime I don't absorb information, it's because I get interrupted by people. And speaking of things I watched at 3 times... Okay, yeah, go for it.
No. Go for it, dude. I want to know.
Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing bits.
Keep doing your bits. I've got a bit counter. I think we're at like 3.
Speaking of things I listen to at 3 times speed, did you see the Trump 100 Days interview on ABC?
No.
Hi, we're talking about politics again.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knows he's lying, and I don't think there's functionally a difference to him knowing he's lying and what he's doing now, but like, it was actively insane. He's clearly not in control of anything, really.
Okay.
Except for like his personal pet projects, like the tariffs, which again, he keeps going back on.
Yeah.
Because we just got news today,
Yeah,
like
the China one.
delayed 90-day. Yeah, fucking idiot. But it was the Garcia guy who was wrongfully sent to El Salvador.
Yep.
They were showing the tattoo on his knuckles saying they meant MS-13 MS-13, but the image had like overlaid text MS-13 over the knuckles to indicate what they meant. And he thought the image was like 100% real. Like he had MS-13 on his knuckles. And it's just like when the reporter was like, that's not what that is. He was like, no, it is. Look at it. Trust me.
Like, but it's not.
And it's like, I don't know if he knows he's lying. I think he's mentally cooked. I think he's gone. Not that that matters. He's still a purveyor of fascism in the United States. I don't think any of that changes anything, but it's just shocking.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew he was fucking gone, but I assumed he was just an idiot. Now he's an idiot and stupid? That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, so like, was a lot of it like, I guess, how do I want to phrase this? First, how long is this interview? Kind of curious.
I want to say like 40 minutes to an hour.
Okay, not bad.
It's like a pretty big interview. It's like the 100-day interview, but I don't know. Most of it's just like normal stuff until it gets to that tattoo. Maybe it's like 20 minutes. I don't remember actually. My notes are from a few weeks ago at this point.
Do you know what's going on with the whole he's like getting the jet from Qatar? Like he's getting a new Air Force
yeah,
One.
the $400 million bribe.
Yeah.
It's the biggest bribe in frankly history.
How does like no one goes, sir, this isn't worth it. You know what I mean? Like your legacy. I just think it's so funny. Like
they don't care anymore. Nothing's real. The law isn't real. What?
But you know what I mean? Like if you were president and someone was bribing with $400 million, but it was visible to the world, like you wouldn't take it, right? Like you'd be like, no, this would ruin my credibility with everyone. But instead,
well, first of all, I wouldn't take any bribes, period. But if I was president, actually, but yeah, no, it doesn't matter. He just likes people like sucking his dick off. So
true. I guess that's true.
Being like, hello, Mr. President, you're cool and amazing. Here's a massively expensive jetliner for you, special for you, our special boy. He just goes, hell yeah, they like me. Let's go.
It's really what it is. I think that's probably the worst part. Is it's really just like, oh, they must like me, and it's like it's not like, no, I don't know. I just think that's so interesting.
Like I said, he's mentally gone.
Yeah,
but also he's always operated like a mob boss.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, he wants to extort every other country for money and resources.
Any amount of money.
I don't know. Frankly, it's not that shocking. I don't know. I wasn't particularly surprised.
I think it's just funny how like we just talk about it now. You know what I mean? Like at some level, like, I don't know. No one, like, this isn't a problem. Like no one.
Oh, it's a massive problem. It shouldn't be done, but the people in positions to stop it aren't.
Cowards.
To be fair, he should have been jailed literally after Jan 6th, but
very true.
You know, Merrick Garland is a loser dweeb.
He's a dweeb.
Yeah, Merrick Garland's a dweeb. He had every goddamn right and like basically constitutional basis to arrest Donald Trump.
I love that we're just calling him I love that like I'm sure he's never been called a dweeb ever, but
I'll call him a dweeb to his fucking face. Merrick Garland's a fucking dweeb.
Good. Take that, Merrick Garland.
Look, there's a few people that you can very easily blame for like our very rapid descent into fascism.
Yeah.
John Capitalism, John Liberal, and Merrick Garland. Basically all the leadership of the DNC.
Yeah.
It's like, dude. Oh, so we're just going to allow this to happen? Cool, thanks.
We're just hanging out, being cool.
I mean, obviously, you blame the people you blame the fascists who want to do fascism. But, like, they're going to, the fascism enjoyers are going to do fascism. You want the people who don't like fascism to stop the fascism.
It's just interesting how, like, this is being brought up, and yet, like, Congress isn't like, hey, let's pause all of the things we're doing because a foreign government is currently bribing our president, and he is very willingly allowing it to happen. Like, how is this not like a let's pause? And okay,
dude, nothing matters. You can buy his Bitcoin to bribe him too. What's your point?
That's true. I forgot about the fucking Bitcoin. What's the money on that now? Can you like see that? Like,
dude,
can you?
Yeah, but I'm not Googling that. Fuck it.
I'll ruin my algorithm. How do I even tell? I don't know. But there's some new articles from 2 hours ago saying Trump's family's Bitcoin mining venture to go public. I don't know what they're. I don't know.
Is it a new thing?
So what is the okay? So it's $ Trump coin. Fuck. This thing's going up in value. So there is no official. Is there an official value on this?
I have
1
no
month,
idea.
1 year.
I refuse to understand how Bitcoin websites work.
It's just gone. So it started in January, which makes sense. It was priced at $72. It's now priced at $12. So yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, it was a pump and dump.
It was just a pump and dump. Cool. I mean, like, duh. There's so many fucking. It doesn't make any sense. I think that can we be a podcast that is pretty like transparently anti-Bitcoin, like anti-cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
Is that fine?
I don't know how you would listen to any episode of this podcast and not get that we are massively anti any of that stuff. Bitcoin,
Anti-grift.
AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. But I did show you. What did I show you? It was AI before. Oh, it was the Wooper
The
Pope.
fucking, yeah.
The
And they piss me off every single time you do that. Because that's not the first episode where you've done that. And it annoys me to no end.
I know, but
Because
it's just
it's
funny.
gross and yucky and you're helping destroy the planet.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that is very true. I'm sorry, Wooper Pope. Next time I will draw it, and I feel like you will be more upset by my artistry. I'm gonna start doing that. Maybe
No.
MS Paint is gonna be what I'm gonna
I'll be
start
less
using.
upset. I'll be like, wow, you're such a good artist. Wow. My special
Wow.
boy is so good at art.
Nice. I'm excited. Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
guess I feel like you haven't played fucking doodle games with me. Like you fully know how I
like
can draw
all the
so,
time. Yeah.
Okay, that's valid.
So whatever. At least it's from human ingenuity rather than the robot that destroys the environment.
That's true. It's been a
That's
bit,
all
dude.
I ask of you.
Been a bit.
It's
we
been a bit.
we didn't play Gamers Friday. No. we
Oh
didn't.
no, we didn't. Yeah, because we were gone.
Yeah, and I don't even know what I did. What did I do Friday? Huh. Oh, I played some more fucking Mario Party. I forgot about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
How exciting.
So what'd you guys do on Friday?
We went to karaoke
Nice. Very nice.
and got way too drunk.
Kind of how karaoke
So-
goes though. So
When we left karaoke, it was karaoke with like my friends / coworkers.
yeah, that you had to reschedule or
What? Yeah, that I had to reschedule once before. But we did that. It was fun. It was great. We got way wasted, did a bunch of karaoke. Sick. Cool. We're leaving, and Sophia, my partner, and I plan to come back and watch at least one episode of Severance because we were
Okay.
2 episodes away from the end.
Nice.
Which, side note, Severance, 10 out of 10 show. Loved it. Would recommend to everybody.
Cool.
It's great. It's crazy. But we intended to go on the way back, and one of my coworkers came with me. And on the way back, I was like, "Hey, maybe it's bedtime. My coworker does live like right next to us, so maybe we just drop him off and go sleepy by." And they're like, "No, we got to watch at least one." And I'm like, "Fine, I will try to stay awake for this." So we get back, everybody gets like settled in to watch it, and we start watching it. And it's an interesting episode, and I'm like hooked on it because it's a good show. And it gets to the end, and I've realized I think I was the only one still awake,
that's funny.
even though I was the one who was like, "It's bedtime," and everybody else was like, "No, it's watch time." Everybody else was drowsing off during the show. So much so that Sunday, when we watched the final episode, we also had to rewatch that one.
Oh, that sucks.
Which was fine. I thought it was really interesting. I missed some things because I was obviously drunk. But
Yeah.
but that's why I was like bedtime in the first place.
Nice. So you're fully done with the new season?
Yeah, now we gotta wait another like year for the next one.
Nice. I'm guessing it ended on a cliffhanger. I'm sure that's how that show works.
Yes and no. It ended on kind of it had some like openings to expand on in season 3, but I think the end of season 2 was actually like a perfectly satisfying end,
Okay. Well, that's cool.
and they could have ended the show there.
Okay. Do you know that there is going to be a season 3?
No, yeah, they've confirmed.
Nice.
So yeah, there's gonna be a season 3, and I'm sure it'll kill.
Very cool. I feel like I'm surprised after Severance started that who's the main character? What's his name? Like the actor.
Adam Scott.
Yeah, like that he hasn't been in more stuff since it started. Kind of surprised by that.
I don't know about that. Let's Adam Scott. Where's his IMDb? There it is. Can I see chronological things? He was in one episode of The Studio. He was in that movie The Monkey, apparently.
Is that the Stephen
7
King
episodes of Loot.
movie?
Yes. He was in Madam Web.
That's what?
Everybody's he's Ben Parker.
He's Uncle Ben? What the fuck?
He's Uncle Ben, and they keep like not referencing Spider-Man in that movie, but also referencing it. That movie is so bad, and it's actually crazy. And I keep thinking about it more because I watched it recently.
That's funny.
26 episodes of Party Down, 5 episodes Inside Job. He's on 2 episodes of Comedy Bang Bang the podcast. That's a short based on Severance. Ghostwriter. He was in a lot of stuff before it. He's in a few things during the time.
Okay. Well, that's good.
And he's got like a few things upcoming. Severance, Hokum, Double Booked, The Saviors, The Whisper Man.
Okay. Well, good. Good for him.
I don't know. He's like a really good actor.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy.
Sometimes I think he looks different. Like he's definitely aged since his time on Parks and Rec, but sometimes I don't know. There's times where he looks very different. And then like I'll see like a different picture. I'm like, oh, that's just Adam Scott. Like that's just Ben from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Well, good.
I
I'm glad
will
he's having a
say,
good career.
if you see pictures of him in Severance, one of the things they do is when changing between their innie and outie, the like severed version of them at work and their like outside person, they change the focal length of the camera.
Oh, okay.
Which is like a really cool effect.
Yeah. I wonder if that's like what it is too.
Yeah. So I think a lot of the way he's shot changes how he looks as well. Also his facial hair.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that, yeah. Hey, before I forget, I just need you to know that I am sweating my ass off right now. Turns out when we bought this house and there was an AC unit upstairs, I was like, we won't need that AC unit. Dude, it's like 72 degrees outside.
AC unit?
And I am sweating my ass. Like my cheeks slip and slide. It's bad. I'm sweaty sitting here. Now, am I wearing sweatpants? Yes. Was that dumb? Yes. Will I tell you if I take off my pants? Probably not. But you'll know when you edit because I'm sure my chair will squeak more.
Yeah, you're just gonna dick out this fucking podcast at some point.
No, I would never, but I laugh my ass off when they were talking about, it was in the Regulation podcast, it was like one of their last episodes.
Of Anthony talks
and
about
Andrew's
another
just
podcast.
Like, yeah, I'm just wearing my shirt right now. And they're like, your dick is out? And he goes, yeah, like always. And I just fucking died. Like,
yeah, but you're Donald Ducking it.
Yeah, you're Donald Ducking it. I just think that's so funny. I would never. I would rather sit here and sweat, but I just want you to know that I am too warm right now. I don't know how they built this house to be this warm upstairs. But damn, it is well insulated.
You know, I couldn't fucking tell you. Because god damn it, the top floor of here is really, really hot too. Sorry, that sentence was bad. We're on the top floor of our apartment building and it gets way hot up here as well.
Yeah. I didn't realize I thought you guys were still like on a lower floor, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know why I thought that. I just envisioned you on like the second floor of this apartment building.
No, I'm on the first floor. Hey, I just got a spam message on my phone.
You just mean in general, it gets hot out there, but you do not live there. Okay.
What?
Gotcha.
No. Wait, huh? What? Did I get distracted by my spam message and say something? We live on the top floor of our apartment and it gets hot.
Okay. I'm so mad at you, but it's fine.
What did I say? What did I accidentally say?
Did you not just say I live on the first floor?
No.
Okay. You edit this. So I
think
guess
did.
really you control.
I will check myself before I wreck myself and I will edit in an apology if that is what I said.
Gotcha.
But until then, fuck you. That's not what I said.
Okay, that's fine. Understood.
Hey folks, Griffin from the future here. I definitely said first floor, but unless Anthony listens to this and calls me out, he'll never know and I'll never admit it because he's already forgotten about this part of the podcast. Okay, back to the past. Bye-bye. And right there is where if I was wrong, I will be like, I'm sincerely sorry for my language towards Anthony.
Good.
I gotta do laundry, man.
Oh, I'm so pleased, dude. I did laundry right before starting this podcast. That's why I thought I was a little late. Turns out I was just 10 minutes early. But yeah, quickly ran it on, did some laundry. I won't be naked for tomorrow.
That's good. Don't go nude to work. Yeah, no, I don't have time before the podcast starts because I always like just get home before we start it. Actually, traffic was terrible today. I thought I was giving myself some extra time to like just chill for a second. Turns out they fucking closed I-5, so everybody else
not I-5
was just driving through the city, the highway.
I know. I kind of I was just giving you shit.
Okay, Interstate 5. And like, my God, people were driving like psychopaths when I was trying to get on one of the other big roads that leads north that I usually drive home from work. People were just like not following the rules of the road. Like, I was shocked. They were swerving everywhere, doing whatever the fuck they wanted.
See, you know what would have solved this?
Not driving, actually.
I just mean a purge. I said it
purge.
before. I said it before. There's nothing that gets me to want to do the purge
infrastructure.
like people driving.
I found out when I started, I probably told this story, when I started going to the gym with my friend, I found out that we both like yelling at other cars when we're in the car.
Yep.
And so like we carpooled one time and we were just yelling.
Okay, I'm
We were
glad
just
because
shouting.
Allison is not a car yeller, and so it's me just irrationally yelling at people. I say yelling, you know what I mean? Like it's not.
It's not irrational.
Yeah, you're not like screaming, but you are like
Oh, maybe
talking
you
to
aren't.
them, right? Oh, you're like screaming.
Oh, I can get loud sometimes. I'll be in my car and I'll be like, what the fuck was that? Use your blinker, asshole. Holy shit. And it's
Okay.
like, I'm just yelling at myself because I'm not honking. I'm not a
Yep.
honker.
Oh, yep. No, I want them
and I
to
know they
see.
can't hear me. But
Do you
yeah.
use your hands at all? I don't mean like flipping people off, but I just mean like, do you like kind of?
But I wave them around. Yeah.
Okay, I do wave them around. Like I'll wave my hand, be like, if you had just gone over here, you would be fine. Like I'll like move my hand around. So
Yeah. I'll do that for sure. I talk with my hands a bit too.
yeah, the amount of times that like we will be driving and it's me just talking to the people in front of me, like, you fucking idiot, just move over and you'd be fine. And Allison's like, why are you talking right now? I'm like, in the small chance that somehow they can hear me. And also it just feels good to just tell them they're dumb, because what's the worst that happens? Have you ever yelled at someone and then they pulled in the same parking lot as you?
And you get worried.
I need
You
to
get a little
stop.
bit worried.
I need to stop yelling at other cars while I'm going to the grocery store, because one, I will yell at people as I'm turning into the grocery store and they turn in with me and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm going to sit in my car for a little bit. So
Just in case.
just in case they are crazy or actually were paying attention to me in their rear view.
Yeah, no, I do know what you mean. Also because I yell at about cars that don't even like remotely impact me.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll yell about cars doing something stupid that I see, like if I'm on the highway, it's like 5 lanes, and if there's somebody in like the far left lane and I'm in the far right lane, I'll just be like, what the fuck was that?
Okay, gotcha. Yep, that's totally fine. That's understandable.
But yeah, no, it's I should stop yelling at cars, but also why should I?
Yeah.
Why should we?
It's not like you're putting like a megaphone on top of your car. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think you're fine.
Unless,
Unless,
what if we did?
I mean, you could. There was someone.
I think that would give me too much power.
that would be too much power.
Yeah, I think I'd get way in my own head about it.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think you, with the power of a megaphone, just driving on the streets of Seattle could be too much.
Yeah, I think if I was able to get past my anxieties, it would be too much for anybody else to handle.
See if I can
Because
find.
I don't know. I'd just be like, hey, you heard of a turn signal, bozo? Here's your license plate. You in the Ford. Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna post this, but
Is it a megaphone car?
Huh?
Is it a megaphone car?
Yeah.
I think I should get one of those like flashy spinny lights that people in like comedy shows slap on top of their car to then give chase, just to try to fuck with people.
Okay, so a couple things here. This man
What is this?
is not good. Like, he's not a good person.
I can tell.
He's not good, but he's got a megaphone and he just sits in his car and he just spews hate and vile words. But it's essentially what we're talking about. But yeah, he's not good. Like, it's really not good. But let's see if I can find the other picture of the back of it. It's just not. It's one of those things where like you just learn in Milwaukee that like at some point you will be accosted with sound from just this person. So like the first picture, that's
Holy
taken
shit.
at the campus I went to. Like, that is on
Oh my
campus.
God.
Like, he would drive around. And then the second picture is like downtown. Like, he would just drive downtown. So
Yeah,
he's
these psychos always go to schools.
yeah, he's not good. But that's essentially like when I think of that, like, it's just someone driving around just, and I think it was something where he didn't have like a tape of himself. I think he just actively sat there with the megaphone.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Which made it worse because then when people would like flip him off, he would like, you would become his target. And so it was never good. But yeah, the Jesus car guy. It was
the Jesus car guy.
Yeah, that was his. That was
Yeah, he seems to have a lot of things. If I'm making things out correctly, a lot of things about abortion.
Yeah, he's not good. Oh, he was well, he called it a ministry car, but that's not true.
Yeah, something tells me that thing's not ordained.
I don't think so. I was trying to see if it broke down at some point.
I was really hoping you were about to say he went to jail.
I'm looking to see if he did go to jail. Oh, maybe he's dead. That could be. I mean,
oh, let's go.
I mean, you know, for as much as I think we can say on this podcast, you know, hey,
Not the worst loss.
not the worst. Well, yeah. So that's
the worst
the crazy
loss.
guy. That's like, this is probably the most famous crazy guy in Milwaukee. So
What about the Milverine?
oh well, no, that man's not crazy. That man is a legend.
I mean, gotta be kind of
would say-
crazy to do.
I would say they're tied. I would say the Milverine is kind of like this. He's more of an urban legend than a menace. You know what I mean?
And this guy's, well, yeah.
This guy's a menace. Like when you're like, oh my God, what is this? What is this horrible sound I'm hearing going down the street? You're like, oh, it's him. But when you're like having dinner and you look out the window and you see a ripped man and his small little dog, you're like, oh my God, should we just drop all
shit.
the food? Should we just get the check now and follow him? Like, I think the Milverine gives me Forrest Gump vibes when he's like traveling the country with his followers.
Oh,
I
was gonna say, do you think I thought you were gonna say he gives you hope.
No, I don't think he gives me hope. Something tells
No.
me he's not. I mean, he's impressive, but time is starting to take its toll. So I'm losing my hope in him.
I just meant like in the world, but okay.
Oh, no, unfortunately, no.
Anyways, speaking of your city
Yeah.
and be ordained ministries, how pissed are you that Chicago got the newest pope, thus proving that Milwaukee is inferior?
I am surprised of all cities in the US, it had to be from Chicago. I feel like that Pope can finally not smell shit when he's just walking around. Technically, I think the Pope was in like Peru for 30 years, so he's been away from
Yeah,
this
a
shit
lot of
smelling
it,
city
yeah.
for a while. I don't know. I'm trying not to take it personally, but I am a little disappointed that it's Chicago just because. I do think
because
it's
of the competitiveness.
Yes, I do think it's so sweet how his brother went on to the news to like clear up like what type of sports he likes, what he does in the morning. Did he watch Conclave? Like, it's just really funny.
I like that his other brother went on the news to be like, man, we would like pick on each other like brothers do. So I got a question. Am I going to hell for throwing the Pope down the stairs?
I will say there's like something about, I will say, if I'm being honest, as much as it's a shame they're from Chicago, it's like kind of nice that they are like from the Midwest. Like I'll take that. I'll take it's from the greater Midwest region. But it is like really funny that they were talking to the one brother and he was like, yeah, we play Wordle every day. Like we play little phone games. Like, I just think it's funny. Also something like the Pope now like does not look like a decrepit old person. So I think that's, I mean, for what it's worth, I don't know.
Also, speaking of that one brother saying they play Wordle all day, the other brother was like, yeah, we would play like cops and robbers, cowboy and Indian. They're very old and it shows when he says that.
Yeah.
But we would play that and he'd be like, nope, I want to play priest. And we'd make fun of him to no end and be like, yeah, you're going to be the Pope someday, bozo.
That's funny.
I guess he showed them. Fuck.
And isn't he the youngest? I think he's the youngest out of the three brothers.
I think he might be. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
That's cool. Well,
it's pretty funny.
You know, we'll see how it goes. What I mean, it doesn't affect anything, but
I did. Yeah, it's not real, so whatever.
Yeah.
But I did text my partner to be like, yo, we're going to Chicago soon to hang out with your family. Should I be worried about the city being crazy? Are we gonna have a St. Patrick's Day turning the river a color?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I was told it's not gonna be.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Something tells me that like Chicago people don't care
No, it's
enough.
gonna be normal. They don't care. I care more about how many hot dogs this Pope has had.
Pope. You should
Probably
tell
more
us
than all the
now.
other 200 something popes, right?
Yeah,
Combined.
that's probably. I mean, it's probably true.
It's probably true.
That's very funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Can Google tell me this? How many? We got to sort the trend. How many hot dogs has the Pope eaten? Oh, wow, this is
found
it's
something
impossible
informative?
to know. Damn, the AI says he's a Catholic leader and not a hot dog eating competitor. Well, yeah, but
You're
he can eat
reading
a
the
fucking hot
fucking
dog.
AI.
I did. Let's see.
Now you're just trying to piss me off.
Salon.com. The People's Pope has eaten a hot dog.
Oh, hot dog.
He might have also had
One.
Malort.
Oh, he's definitely had Malort. That's communion, baby. Malort and some oyster crackers. Let's go. God, my
People are saying someone photoshopped the Vatican facade to look like Portillo's. Do you have Portillo's?
no, I can't say we do.
Okay, Portillo's
a
is like a beef, like a Italian beef restaurant. Another declared that the new holy
okay.
water was Malort. That's funny. He's had deep dish too. Damn.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, no, my coworker, like the day of, sent me a picture and was like, yo, you got to do this in Chicago. And it was literally a bar that said, like, had like shots on it. And it was like Holy Communion, a shot of Malort, and oyster crackers. And it's like,
That's funny.
that sounds like hell, actually. But maybe.
Do you think Buca de Beppo updates their Pope room?
I don't know.
I mean, I hope they do.
Let's Google.
Don't know what Pope that is. Is that our current? Fuck, I don't even know what the Pope even looks like.
I don't think that's the current pope. I think that's just a generic pope.
He
Or
does
maybe
look-
it is.
I don't know who that man. I don't.
I
Well,
don't know if they update the pope room.
Well, I hope they do. I mean,
I
that'd
hope
be
they
nice.
do too.
We should. we should.
All right.
We should tell them they should. I'll give them a call.
Okay. Pending potential future Buca de Bep date. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm also looking. There's Okay, explain to me why. Oh, well, when we go to we're gonna go at some point to the Twin Cities, St. Paul.
Is that like the Twin Towers?
It's Minneapolis.
That's
Or, sorry.
worse.
And so
Yeah.
there's 4 Buca de Beppos there.
4.
Yeah, I'm like kind of impressed. Like, what's going on with? Let's hear. Can I? Like, they've really got a good market of a freaking like. It's like a pretty good range. Like, I think this might be something I could do. Okay, I'm excited. Yeah, there's actually some in Florida.
Jesus Christ, there are. Yeah.
2 in Orlando. Wait, what the fuck? There's 1 at Disney World? What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, I never knew. Good for them.
Good
Damn.
for them. Good for Disney World. At least they have something going for them.
Yeah, nothing else but that.
Nothing else.
And then LA's got 10. They have 10 Buca de Beppos. So they're really hogging the malls what I'm
Jesus
looks like.
Christ, yeah. Hagen de Beppo.
Hagen de Beppo. Oh my god. I think really early on we were talking about me fishing around my house. I even did do that on a podcast. But I think
Were we?
maybe in walking distance of my home is this little pond, and
Okay.
I discovered that you can fish it. There's fish in the pond. And I was like, that could be kind of fun. Like during the summer, like I walk down there and I fish this pond, blah, blah, blah. I was really excited and now I'm less excited. There are giant fucking signs that say you cannot eat more than one of these fish per month. Please do not eat them. So because it's this pond, all of the fucking like fertilizer and shit goes into the pond and then like goes into the fish. So between like mercury and whatever chemicals are in the fucking water, there's just signs that are like, you can fish, but if you eat more than 1 fish a month from this water, you will have severe medical issues. Like it's the most just warning sign. I really should have taken a picture from it because it was very funny.
Yeah, it's a health issue.
Yeah. It's like please do
from
not eat
what,
this.
Mercury?
I think so. I'm trying to see if I can find the picture real quick of it. I doubt I can, but yeah, there's like a no, I don't think I can. But yeah, Milwaukee like River and Milwaukee Pond it doesn't do well because of all the fucking chemicals we dump into our fucking waters.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is it. Where is this from? Milwaukee. Yeah, here. Copy image. We'll send this. And then this is like a more detailed sign, but it details like of which fish you can eat. So some of it says once a month, once every 2 months. once a week, and then do not eat. So it describes
Is that carp?
which one? Well, the carp is
Don't
the you
eat
should
carp.
not eat. Carp is you will be sick. Like the fact that it's like, dude, if
Why
you
not
eat a
eat
brown
carp?
trout or a salmon, you can only eat one every 2 months, or else you will have too many chemicals in your body. It's really not great.
Also, it's brown trout 0 to 22 inches, but a brown trout bigger than 22 inches once every 2 months.
It must be because it has
Less
more
than that?
chemicals.
Once a month.
I guess.
I mean, it must, but like,
yeah. It's not
is
great.
it just size based? It must just be size based because I guess carp would be the biggest one.
Yeah, I'm curious, like what chemical. I'm guessing it's mercury, but I don't really know.
It could be a lot of things. Fish in these waters contain chemicals.
Like just in general, just chemicals.
What chemicals do fish in Milwaukee contain? Mercury and polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs.
Okay. What are PCBs?
Good question. Forever chemicals? No, that's PFAs, which are perfluorooctanoic acid. Perfluorooctanoic. God, I hate
PCBs
fucking-
are man-made chemicals that are used in electrical equipment, industrial processes, and manufacturing and recycling of carbonless copy paper. Oh, cool.
Huh.
PCBs were discharged into most rivers in the city, literally all of them, for decades before it was discovered that these chemicals build up in the environment and pose health risks to humans and wildlife. Interesting.
Which,
oh my God.
not to be confused with PCP, which is primary care provider.
This is what are the health risks? Developmental impairments in children, harmful to the reproductive systems, associated with a higher risk of cancer, harmful to the immune system, alters thyroid hormones. Yikes. So yeah, not good. We should do you guys have any I feel like you guys are just the polar opposite, where you care about the wildlife to an extent that doesn't make this a problem.
We didn't for a long time in a way that really fucked over the Native American tribes in the area. But let's Google. Are fish in Washington? Oh, I have typing and all that. Are fish in Washington safe to eat? And then I'll cut out the first one that has a bunch of noise in it. It looks like we have pictures as well. Hi, kingcounty.gov. Is this a PDF? Is this about the Duwamish River specifically? Safe in King County. Okay, so it looks like we have certain ones based on locations.
Okay.
Certain like mussels and clams are generally unsafe to eat, like a call before you dig, it says. Probably because those are literally filter creatures.
Okay.
That filter out things. This has also spot prawns and squid. It says do not eat prawn heads, but they both say also typically not found in Duwamish River, but Elliott Bay and Puget Sound, it looks like they can be found. Yeah, it looks like fish consumption advice is healthy to eat 8 to 12 meals per month. Others are limit 1 to 4 meals per month. Oh yeah, they all have numbers on them. They'll have like that green or that yellow. Then it'll say like 8 or 12 in it, and the others will say 1, 2, 4. It looks like.
Okay.
And then the red cross out is just not at all. Can I copy this image? Does this work? Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh, okay. So yours is more in depth.
Yeah, ours is a little intense.
Interesting. Okay. So there are just like general guidelines, but I mean, it is interesting. Like you guys just have by volume, like the fact that you can do 8 to 12 meals per month, right? Like
Yeah.
a little bit better water quality. Damn, dude, I wish I could just find some freaking crab. Just go, I'm going to eat this crab. If you guys ever have like a housing
There's a
crisis,
second page that has a map on it.
let me know.
What?
If you guys ever have like a housing
so
crisis.
that it's cheap to buy stuff here?
Yeah.
Because we have a different housing crisis where it's too expensive to buy a place
You
here.
have the inverse of your current crisis. If the liberals do take over and create anarchy, like everyone says, if that could happen already, that would be great. So just,
I mean, we had Chaz,
true,
which ended almost immediately and really wasn't anything. So like,
yeah,
nobody cares unless they live outside of Washington, in which case people really care.
Well, I'm glad that we both, okay, so both of our state departments seem to try and limit, which I guess makes sense, because like at some point fish probably does just have shit in it you shouldn't eat. So
Well, fish famously full of mercury.
yeah.
So, makes sense. Why are fish so full of mercury? That feels like something I knew at one point.
I don't know.
I'm Googling it too. Hello, r/explain it like I'm 5.
Dude, I think we're on the same. We are on the same. Is it how does mercury get into fish and where does it come from? Is that the question?
It's a byproduct of coal burning, and its combustion releases it into the atmosphere where precipitation and water runoff make it pool in the ocean. And from there, it gets absorbed by plankton. Fish eat the plankton. Big fish eat small fish. Yeah, runoff from mining, industrial waste. Mercury's just in shit.
Damn, dude.
And then it just goes up the food chain.
So kind of like how microplastics are in our balls, mercury is in all fish.
And then it decays like all chemicals things. Looks like it has a half-life of like 50 days.
Okay.
Damn, maybe I should slow down on my sushi consumption. Dude, I fucking love sushi.
Sushi's great, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. Like, what's the, like, how do you know? Like, what would the side effects be?
You get stupid? Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I really do need to stop eating. Oh, shit. I don't know, actually. I think you die.
Oh, shit. That'll do it.
Side effects of mercury poisoning.
Anxiety, depression, irritability, memory problems, numbness, shyness, tremors. Okay. Well, don't got the tremors.
That's like all me, except the tremors.
Except the tremors. Okay, well, you're not poisoning yourself enough to get the tremors, so.
Yeah, I'm getting stupider. I'm having memory problems.
Damn,
where
that's
did you even
fucked up.
find that?
I just looked up Healthline. It was Healthline Understanding Mercury Poisoning.
Wow, that's crazy.
If you eat charcoal, I guess that helps. Huh. Very, very interesting. Well, I mean, just watch out for tremors, dude, and you're fine.
I don't know. I think I'm just stupid.
I mean, it says fish and seafood with the lowest levels of mercury include, and then you've got salmon's got
Is
low.
it salmon?
Salmon's
Let's
got
go.
low.
Okay.
Squid and shrimp, and that's probably it that's made into sushi. I mean, tuna's
let's
the
go.
worst, right? Like tuna's got a shit ton.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Well, that's because it's a big fucking fish.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Okay, that means I'm pretty safe because I love salmon and I don't like tuna that much. And I like shrimp as well. And I eat a lot of those. So therefore, I think I'm actually the safest from mercury out of anybody.
Well, it really changed
My
there.
memory problems are my own.
Funny.
My depression and anxiety aren't caused by fish, but by my natural neurochemistry. Let's go. That's really safe and healthy for me.
I mean, at least you're not poisoning yourself, so that's good.
Well, as far as we know, could be something else.
True. That's very true.
Black mold, anybody? You never know. That stuff's everywhere.
With that, is it, did we do an intro? Can't remember.
Yeah, I did it like right away, which is
Okay.
actually frankly shocking.
Well, I think it might be time to do the outro. So you can start
Wow.
laundry and I can finish my laundry before it gets too late.
Yippee. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Amazing. Wow. That's cool. Awesome. Yeah, let me just do that outro real quick. Wow. An outro in this episode? That's crazy, man.
In this economy?
Should I really? I think we should.
Clap
Thanks for
sync.
listening to episode 55 of I'm not done yet. Of Laundry Boys. You can email us at tbtlpod@gmail.com and our Instagram is at tbtlpod. I'm Griffin. This is Anthony. Tell your friends.
Hello,
please.
Ukraine.
Hi, Ukraine.
Hi.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.